From Dorn Park, hello everyone, and welcome into Pregame Tomahawk Talk. I'm your host, Adam Gotkin, ahead of the Bourne Braves, taking on the Brewster Whitecaps here in game number 10 of the Cape League season. Yes, that is right. We are already at game number 10. We are officially a quarter of the way through the regular season. Things are flying by so far. The Bourne Braves pick up their third win of the season last night against the Hyannis Harbor Hawks in an offensive showdown for the Bravos. That offense finally decided to show up. 6-2 was the final score. Ethan Conrad, in his first game as a Bravo, had 2 hits, multiple RBIs, and a double. He played a huge part in the Braves' victory. We'll talk to him a little bit later on here and also get into the highlights of that game as we continue on here on Pregame Tomahawk Talk. But before that, we got to get into the Brewster Whitecaps for a little bit, and this is a Whitecap squad that has had some struggles recently. 3 straight losses for Brewster, including falling last night to YD. But the Whitecaps trying to get back into the win column today. It should be an interesting one. Let's start you off here on Pregame Tomahawk Talk with last night's highlights between the Bravos and the Harbor Hawks.
Holcomb off second, Penny off third, Gojal off first base. Here's the 1-1 from Tromboski. Gillespie, ground ball up the middle, could be 2. Silva steps on the bag at second, throws to first, it's in time. A 6-3 double play, but Bourne gets 1 on the RBI ground out. They lead 1-0 here at the top of the second. Here's the payoff pitch here in bottom 2. Swing and a miss. Donovan Zach with the emotions. His second punch out. And after a wonky inning, Bourne goes 1-2-3 on the Hyannis offense. And after 2 here from McKeon Park. Braves 1, Harbor Hawks 0 on the Bourne Braves Baseball Network. Top 5 here from McKeon Park, a 1-0 Bourne lead. And top of their order. First pitch is Stanfield, drives it deep to left field, hints back, track, wall, into the trees, goodbye. Chris Stanfield, going to be a future major leaguer in a few years. His first homer and the Braves' second here in 2024, and they take a 2-0 lead. 3-2, 2 away, 2 runners on. Face payoff pitch, line drive, left field. Coming in left is Gillespie, can't make the grab. Rounding third is Groves. The throw is not in time, gets past Gravlin. Here comes Hintz. Oh, and Hintz will go back. Sigh of relief, and the backup from Fay coming off the mound to back up Gravlin. So it will be an RBI that only scores 1 for Hyannis. And now a 1-run game with the tying run 90 feet away for the Harbor Hawks.
Conrad has hit the ball well tonight in his first game in a Braves uniform, but he's 0 for 2 with a walk. He has a chance with the bases loaded and nobody out to add to this lead for Bourne. First pitch of the day from Fitzpatrick. Line drive to left field. It's going to fall in front of Hintz, and it's a base hit for Ethan Conrad. Gravlin in, Grady in. It's a 2-run single for Ethan Conrad. What a way to introduce yourself to the Bourne faithful. And it's 4-1 Bravos. Stanfield at third, Houston at first. 1 away, 4-1 Bourne lead. First pitch to Penny, bunted to the right side. Fitzpatrick's only plays at first. The play will be made, but what a bunt by Jack Penny. It'll go down as an RBI ground out to bring home Chris Stanfield and extend the lead to 5-1 in favor of the Bravos. 1-0 from Solorzano. Conrad laces it down the right field line. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Gillespie around third. He will score. Grady getting the stop sign at third. And Ethan Conrad with his second RBI hit tonight. This time it's an RBI double down the right field line. And Bourne's lead is back up to 4.
Ethan Conrad, welcome to Bourne. It was the excitement coming in, batting .469 in the PGCBL with 5 bombs and 19 ribbies. And a 2-hit night has reached base 3 times, bringing some RBIs. 3 here tonight for Conrad, and coming up big when it matters most.
Arriola comes to a set. 0-2 count, 2 away. Here's the pitch. Curveball drops into the bucket. And for the 3rd time this summer, Bourne comes out a winner as Hyannis drops a home game for the first time here in 2024. Your final score from McKeon Park, Bourne 6, Hyannis 2.
So we continue on now here on Pregame Tomahawk Talk. I'm Adam Gotkin, now joined by the Braves two play-by-play announcers. We've got Nathan Schwartz and Cam Manna. And Nathan, starting off with you, last night for the Bravos against Hyannis, the offense came alive.
And it really starts with the arrival of Ethan Conrad to the top of this order. He was 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs, a walk, and a stolen base. He really anchored this new offensive approach yesterday, which was led by Coach Tomahawk. We saw that meeting play out before the game. A little bit of a new ritual during batting practice, and it seemed to play out. The walk numbers were up. They walked 9 times yesterday. That's a season high, and just everything seemed to be finally coming together for this group.
In addition to the offensive firepower yesterday, another great start from the starting pitcher. Yesterday it was Donovan Zach, but that's continuing a streak now of great starts.
And the last 5 starts, the Braves starters have given them a chance to win baseball games. The stat right now for the Braves in the last 5 starts, just under an average of 5 innings and 1.4 earned runs right now. So the whole starting pitching is going right around 5 innings. They're giving them a chance. They're in the baseball game. It comes down to what Bourne did last night. Consistent late game hitting, adding insurance, and hoping the bullpen comes through.
And this team is still searching for back-to-back wins for the first time this season. It's crazy to say, but after today, we'll be a quarter of the way through the regular season, but this team's still searching for back-to-back wins for the first time.
Yeah, the season is really just flying by to begin the first couple of weeks, and it'll be Matt McShane out on the mound for the Bravos today as they do go in search of that second consecutive win. It would keep them within 4th place of that West Division, but still getting a couple of wins heading into a off day tomorrow would be absolutely huge.
Absolutely. Remember, there are staggered off days this season in the Cape, so the Bravos off tomorrow. There's a couple teams off today, a couple teams that were off yesterday. Well, we're not going off anytime soon today as Pregame Tomahawk Talk rolls on. So we continue on now here on Pregame Tomahawk Talk. Adam Gotkin, joined by Ethan Conrad out of Wake Forest now. You recently decided to transfer to the Demon Deacons, and I kind of want to start off talking about that. You spent the last 2 years at Marist. Now you're coming up to the Cape League. What's that like for a guy like you to go to a small school and now make it here?
It's been a really good opportunity to make it down to the Cape. It's something I've always wanted to do as a kid, and being able to have 2 good years at Marist and then getting the opportunity to come down here, you can't ask for more.
And you did not start your summer here. You were in the Perfect Game League before you came here, playing pretty well, hitting in the 400s. How much does that kind of help your confidence coming here to the Cape where the pitching gets a lot better?
It really helps. I was able to go down there and play really well and just have fun and put together some good days, and it helps me come down here and try and carry it into this league, so it's been good.
You started off pretty well here in this league, 2 hits yesterday, including an RBI. What were you seeing at the plate?
I was just trying to stay calm and stay with my approach and just get good pitches to drive, and I did that, and I even hit into 2 good outs, so I put 4 good swings, and it was a good at-bats, and I'm just trying to keep it going.
It can be a little hard early on for some guys here. You know, you look behind home plate and you see all the scouts. How do you try and stay composed?
You just try to keep your focus on the field and don't even try and look who's here, who's not. You know, you're just trying to focus on the game and just play baseball, so that's just what I did.
What's the first couple days been like for you inside the dugout?
It's been great. The guys are awesome. They were really welcoming when I first got here yesterday, and great group of guys, so it's been awesome.
What are you most excited for this summer here on the Cape?
Just having good games, like against good teams, and making friends with the really good players from all around the country that are here on my team, and it's been good so far.
What's that experience been like so far, playing with guys from every SEC school, ACC school? How different is that, and just what's that like?
It's very different. Being around great players, you know, everyone on the team's just very good at baseball, and it's just great to pick their brain and kind of learn from them. So it's been awesome.
And adding on to that, you have Coach Saltalamacchio. What's it been like to learn so far under a former MLB vet?
It's awesome. You know, he's very smart, and just coming out yesterday, first day at BP, he's already telling guys like what he saw from the previous game. So I think that's key to kind of succeeding on the field, having a coach who's really smart and knows what he's talking about and can help you out along the way.
All right, well, thank you very much, Ethan.
Thank you.
We continue on now here on Pregame Tomahawk Talk. Adam Gotkin now joined by beat reporter for the Bourne Braves, Sean Brennan. And we're going to dive in now to the Brewster Whitecaps, a squad that started the season really strong, but over the last couple games has had some struggles.
Yeah, they're 3-6-0 right now. Their past 3 games were all losses, and the offense really just didn't show up. 4, 5, and 6 hits respectively in those games, and there's also been struggles with runners in scoring position, 4 for 24 in that 3-game sample size. So kind of the same issues that the Braves have been having a little bit throughout the season. It's not capitalizing with those timely hits. And, it's been a little bit of the struggle bus for the Brewster Whitecaps.
Well, the one thing that the Braves have had going for them recently is that the starting pitching has been good even when the offense hasn't been there. For Brewster, they need a good start today.
Yeah, they certainly do. And they have Guth going on the mound, 5.40 ERA, 20 strikeouts as a true freshman at Vanderbilt. Brewster has a seventh best ERA and 8th highest WHIP in the league, so not the best going there. We'll see if their starter today can make things better.
Yeah, Luke Guth, a guy at Vanderbilt, of course. The Braves have a couple guys from Vandy, Braden Holcomb and Cam Kozel, as well as Miller Green, who was on the pitching staff with him, who actually just left for Team USA, so maybe there's a little bit of familiarity there, and that could help out the Bravos. Now, I just said how Miller Green left. We're starting to see now here on the Cape some of that roster turnover. Still not as bad as it was last year, but the Brewster Whitecaps did just lose a couple key players.
Yeah, Nolan Schubert and Daniel Cove, two of their power guys. And that's what we're going to see. Guys leaving for USA. It's getting around that time, but they have two guys coming in from Florida State, Marco Dinges and Drew Farrar. Both of them played pretty key roles in that tournament run for Florida State. They were good in the regular season too, so we're not sure if we'll see them in the lineup today, but tough losses with two of their guys going to USA, but they do have some reinforcements coming in.
We'll see a lot of it over the next couple days, guys coming in and out, but that's just the Cape League. Well, today's game between the Bourne Braves and the Brewster Whitecaps gets us underway in just a little bit. 6 p.m. first pitch. We'll see you soon.